Well, it's a wonderful day for a test drive up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Guys, my name is Nick and I like to pick out flaws, any kind of issues found on this car or all the cars on the lot. You can check out current videos on the channel here under playlist. Cars currently available is probably the best one. That way you can see the things that we actually have in stock. Go to maplemotors.com. Finance and shipping's available. Let's get started. This is a 1955 Chevy Bel Air. 305 under the hood, power steering, power brakes. I love the paint job. I love white cars. They look great, especially when you got the red interior, red accents, aftermarket set of American racing wheels. This should be pretty cool. Again, I'm looking for flaws. At the end, we're going to go into detail up close on all the little chips, scratches, little chrome spots I see on the bumper back there. But all I need you to do is hit subscribe and share this video. We're actually going to be closed next week. This is very important. Everybody, look at maplemotors.com. Look at the dates that we are open. You're going to want to know that. That way you don't show up and then we're not here. All right, guys. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Inside the car here, we place bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? Says it's a classic. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let this thing warm up too. It's still cold right now, but it starts right up. Our tach's working. Showing 49,000 miles on the dash. You know you can't stand behind that in a 1955 model. Left turn signal, I've got it on. It's not blinking there. Right turn signal is. Our bulb could be out there. Could be signal on the switch, but we'll check the tail lights and make sure they're working. Showing half a tank of gas. Again, the water temperature is low. Our volt's good. And our oil pressure's good. Face the radios on off. It should work. Blower motor just kicked on down there. Windshield wipers. It's just a spinning switch. We need a switch. Oh, you pull it out and it starts working. Stop it wherever you want, but so you come down. Oh, maybe now. Shit. That's it. You play that game. Looking around in the interior, I love it. Love the red package tray. Got nice speakers, chrome grills, headliner, chrome accents. Looks nice. Got a little bit of yellowing going on up here. Again, we'll go over all that throughout the video. Did you place your bets? What about the horn? You know, almost would have said that it worked, but this one is not honking. Let me look around, make sure. What's this? Yeah, the horn does work. There's a button under the dash for it. This, I'll check around, see what that is. Don't know. Can't hear anything right now. All right, let's buckle up and hit the road. Well, I say buckle up. There's no seat belts. Let's just hit the road. All right, guys. I had a long weekend. It was pretty fun. We did a Talladega Nights parody, and I'm gonna release that on Friday. We'll put it out on the channel for fun. It was pretty cool, something a little different. Had a little time. Y'all seen the Chevrolet that we got in? It was pretty fun. Okay, now I've been sitting here letting the car warm up. The temperature still hasn't came off of 130 yet. I do believe it's warm enough for us to take off. I've been sitting here a couple minutes. I don't know if the gauge is actually working yet. It seems to be hooked up. We'll just keep an eye on it. I'm gonna watch the gas gauge too. The brake pedal there seems like it's got a lot of cushion, but it's stopping. Yeah, we're stopping. Gas gauge is floating around a little bit too, so should be good on that. This is the first time I've driven this ride. Every test drive I do is pretty much the same. I get in them, I learn about the car with you. I try to mix things up a little bit, make them a little bit different than each other, but the point across is to pick out the flaws. So that's what I'm gonna do. Good shifts. Really tight steering. It may be over tight. Look at that. Barely turning. As far as going straight though, a little bit of the left pull there. See, eventually it fades back left. Floor it. Kick down's hooked up. Brakes. lot of pedal there, but it's stopping just fine. Engine temperature is coming up off the low mark there, showing about 150 now. Overall, not too bad. Little things, front end's kind of pulling a little bit to the left, drifting to the left, however you want to say it. Speedometer's not coming up on the dash, so it's not working. Our gas gauge is floating around half a tank. I don't think we need gas, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull. I'm gonna pull in here though. I'm pretty thirsty. It's hot. Get a Gatorade. And then we're gonna do some outside shots, some undercarriage shots. We'll still have a little bit of fun with this film here. And then when I get back to the lot, I'll pick out the flaws. If you're looking for chips, rust, dents, scratches, pitting, all that good stuff. I'll be right back. Hey you guys, this test drive's been going great. So our engine temperature, I just cut the car off, let it sit for 10 minutes or so while I was doing a walk around, picking out the flaws. That's where I pick out the flaws and put it at the end of the video. We came down to below 160, it cooled off quick. It never got above 180. We got great oil pressure at 40, almost 40. In gear, about 30, drops down. The idle is a bit low in gear, so I feel like it could be idled up just a hair. And my seat just locked in place. I had the seat lifted up too where I could see behind it. A little bit of a surge there and low idle too. Carburetor may need to be cleaned up a little bit. Could have some ethanol in it. I know y'all have heard me say this before, but it's true. If you let these cars sit with normal gas in it, non-ethanol is the way to go, but normal gas, ethanol will sit in that carburetor. All the gas disappears, dries up, leaves the green gooey stuff behind, and it's just not great for it. And I get in it generally and drive it out. This car feels pretty good going down the road, so it's not too bad, but I do feel like there's a little bit left in there. So putting some miles on it, driving it, Should get it where it'll clear out. Touching our brakes, they still feel good. Still got a little bit of a left pull to it. Just going straight down the road here, it'll pull, kind of drift. And back on our throttle here. Decent little shift. Yeah, our vitals are great. Engine temperature staying on the low side. It just likes 160 in this car, it seems like. Sitting around in a parking lot, it'll get up to 180, but that's great for summertime. There's old Jody. Little bump in the road here, give her a listen. Fairly smooth front to back. Guys, I'm gonna pull over here and get a few pictures of this car, just because I like this spot. Be sure to go to maplemotors.com, check out all the detailed pictures that we have. We have financing and shipping available. And I'm gonna do another test drive. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. Of course, before we go back to the lot, I do want to check Brian's Motorsports out. The Talladega Nights video, we let them borrow the car for a second and goof off with it and make a video. It was cool. He's like family to us. So always stop down through here. He customizes cars for a living. briansmotorsports.com. Check it out. Always got something cool going on. Newer trucks all lifted up, aftermarket wheels and tires, old school stuff all lifted up, aftermarket wheels and tires. Everything is always done right down here. So give them a check out. I mean, seriously, briansmotorsports.com. You can look him up on Instagram as well. I'm gonna go in and find him. I got a question to ask him. All right, let's walk around this ride. You know, anything I find, I'll point it out to you, let you know. That way you are comfortable buying this car from us. So let's see what I can find here. There is detailed pictures on our website, maplemotors.com. Let's get up close and personal. Front bumper here has got pitting, rust. A little crack there. Got some dimples right there behind the chrome. Chip here. Chips there. Little bugs in the corner. Pitting on your chrome. Down at the bottom too, little pitting spots. Little spot there. Little chip up top. In the corner here too. Down the side. Tires are in good shape. There's some debris there I'm trying to get off. Little spot there. Little spots down there at the bottom of the door. You got some chips here in the edge. Little run there. Little spots in the bottom here. Chips. Pitting on the bumper in the back. Little chips right there on the trim. Chip there on the edge of the door. Looks like some sanding marks there on the edge. You see that? Come back over. A little dirt come on. Scuff there. Door handle looks good. Mirror, good shape. Tail light looks good, up and over. Back window's in good shape. Seal around it's a little boogered up. Chrome around the back windows looks good. And the side windows. A little bit of rust trying to pop up there. You sand it out. Cleaned up. Little bubbles popping up there. Top. Front window looks good. Trim looks good. Little chips on top there. Little bubbles. Little bubbles there. A ding in your trim right here. Coming up on the back bumper. The chips there. The chrome. Back bumper's in the same condition as the front bumper, really just hazy and chips and little rust spots coming through. Trunk definitely been patched up. You can see that plate's been replaced. You can see where the lines around it in the middle here probably has not. Looks a little dented. Guess they got to the gas tank there. See, everything looks made up over in here, painted. Package tray actually strong, looks great. And your jams. Little spot here. Spot there. Chips there. Chips on the edge. Coming on down with the truck lid. Shut down. A little high on the trunk lid. Bubble here. Coming down this side. Let me shut this door better. Good deal. Spot there. Be better behind the bumper. Little spot there in the fender. Corner of the door, bubble. Chip at the bottom. Little spots at the bottom here. Chip there, and up here in the edge. Chip there. Looks like it's a spot in the door too. Paint there's chipped up in the trim. dirt there I'm trying to wipe off. Your mirrors and stuff, door handles have been replaced. The seal there needs to be replaced on your vent window. Chip here, there, and there. Little dirt. Front window on this one looks good. Seal looks good. You got some rust popping up right here on the edge. Like little scratches on your back window. Crack there. Little spots popping up there as well. Chip come off. It wasn't a chip, it was dirt. Chips don't come off. A little dirt there. Guys, made it around the outside. Let's go ahead and open up and look on the interior. Little spots in the door panel there. The bottom too. Here in the corner. It's just a little loose. I think it just needs to be tightened up. Carpet in this one's pretty sweet. Little spot there. Seats look like they're brand new. I mean, somebody's replaced them fairly recently. Kick panels. Dash. Engine temperature's been staying low. It got up to 180 and it's already back down. Oil pressure's in good operating range. Got some scratches over here on the dash. Majority of it looks pretty good. Spots there on the edge. Coming down with the hood. So this hood you got to be firm with, or this side doesn't come down. So when you're shutting it, give it a good firm shut there. Everything lines up. There's a crack here in the front, that trim. Pitting on this side too. Little chips there. Hood ornament's in good shape too. Chips up here in the corner. Right there as well. Little crack there. Guys, made it all the way around the ride. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe and share. Detailed pictures, finance, and shipping, maplemotors.com. Of course, we do this every day. I enjoy it. I love it. And with your help, I can keep doing so. Just hit share, like, subscribe. Subscribers are getting up there, man. I'm excited. We've been doing this 6-7 years now, and it's a long journey, that's for sure. All right, guys. I've got, how much time I got left? I've got time to do another test drive. I'm going back to the lot. Thanks for watching.